That's been an adventure. Welcome back, YouTube. 4:09 p.m. Still Sunday, July 23rd. I am ready to go home and go to sleep. I'm actually leaving here 2 hours early because not only is there nothing left to do, by the way I'm leaving, the entrance of the lobby is not that door. You got to use the other door. Oh, and that guy. Yeah, I'll be telling about that guy later. That guy has a story all by himself. HomeTowne Studios by Red Roof. Didn't even realize this was a Red Roof Inn until I had come in to talk to the day manager, and come to find out she'd already left for the day, and somebody else who just checks out rooms and whatnot had come to replace her. That guy hates his job. Like, it's been a while since I've seen somebody who openly hates their job on the level he does. And as he was busy trying to be really nice to a customer that I certainly wouldn't have had the patience to be nice to, which was the guy I just caught on camera. Yeah, I'm just sitting here going, God, I could not do that job. I'd rather deal with packing up sheets that may or may not have shit, blood, and cum on them than have to argue with that guy. He's like, yeah. And when the guy finally, actually, I thought the guy had left the lobby and he hadn't. But I just kind of went into the hallway because I couldn't even listen to that conversation anymore. It was hurting my brain. And I ended up, there was like a stool in the hallway, so I went back in the hallway near the employee break area. He was a while later he came back there, and I'm just like, dude, I couldn't do that. Could not do that. I'm bewildered that guy is still hanging out in the lobby. Yeah, that place is an absolute trip, and I don't want to talk a whole bunch of shit about it, but at one point I was asked to go around the grounds and just pick up trash, which, that's fine. It's work. It's money. I don't have a problem with picking up garbage. I wish there was more people that didn't have a problem with picking up garbage, because then there'd be less garbage all over the place. But what really was frustrating was just how many cigarette butts I picked up. It's from the gravel and the grounds and on the side, on the walkways, and just cigarette butts everywhere. And for a place where every room is a non-smoking room, which I think is Arizona law at this point. Wow, most of that forklift is missing. I think that's Arizona law, actually. I don't think it's even legal to smoke in a hotel room at this point. I don't think a hotel can even have smoking rooms as of the no smoke Arizona law that outlawed smoking in bars. Speaking of that rule, I actually hosted karaoke the last night that it was legal to smoke in a bar in Arizona. Kind of a memorable night. So, what? Dude. What the fuck, dude? Come at me with that shit? What the fuck was that? As I said, this light rail station, extra sketchy people here. On that note, I think I'm going to stop filming because although I almost feel like I should keep filming because I don't know what the hell that deal was, but wow, I thought it was getting ready to shank me. I really did. And I think what he was trying to do was sell me like a butane torch, which is what's used for lighting up the fentanyl on the foil that the junkies love to use. I wonder if I can get in the train. Get a feeling not, because there's a bunch of people sitting outside. Oh, yes I can. Thank God. Let's get some air conditioning going. Oh my God. Anyway, I'll explain more about the HomeTowne Suites adventure later. It's 4:56 p.m. Something doesn't seem to jive well with the refresh rate on my camera. I just missed my stop. I was trying to update something on Obamaphone 5.
Station, Van Buren and First Avenue. ASU downtown campus. Exit to left.
Looked up, realized I was at Roosevelt Street station, and remembered that's where I put my car. I'm just such in the habit of staying on this till I get to either 38th Street at Gateway Community College or 44th Street at the SkyTrain crossing. It's so rare for me to get off at Roosevelt for anything. I really want to be home. The tired has hit me in a big way since I've been on the train. I'm glad I don't have to do the whole drive, though. At least once I get back in my car, it'll be a super short drive home. And it's, oh God, it smells like piss through here so bad. Ugh. Wait. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not going in that direction. I just felt like hitting a back button. So this development getting built. Obviously, it's not going to look anything like the pictures showing what it's. They were kind of to show what it was going to be like when it was built. Obviously, there've been some big changes in the design since those pictures, and I don't even think they're posted anymore. So. I love how that parking garage covers the alley there. Still got a picture of the woman who gave me an indecent proposal the one time I was on my way to work at Amazon as I cut through that alley looking for some place to eat. As I'm so fond of saying, she looked like she'd have cleaned up nice. Probably a good thing I didn't have time for that. Wow, new traffic light poles here at Central and Van Buren. I'm still tripping on the job today. That was just so I always thought a lot higher of red roof ends.
To locate a cooling center or hydration station, visit valleymetro.org/heat relief.
You know, these light rail stations should have way more shade and probably misters. It's so insanely hot right now. I think it's either 110 or 111. There was a little bit of rain last night. And I saw something pop up on YouTube saying that it was raining in Sedona. So this seemingly never-ending heat wave of temperatures 110 and above might be coming to an end soon. If I wasn't so tired, I'd probably just walk up to Portland Street where my car is. But I just don't feel like walking that far right now. It's only about a half mile, but yeah, I just am not feeling it. I did have security come in and ask to see my validated fare card, and I showed him an unswiped day pass. And I told her that I was trying to use, which not exactly the truth, but I told her I was trying to use the fare validator, which I was kind of approaching the fare validator when that guy came up and just got right in my space, and it looked like he was, I don't know what he was reaching for, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think he was just trying to sell me a butane lighter, but it looked like he was pulling out some kind of a weapon to me, and yeah, I'm not looking to get shanked for my iPhone. God, the way people are around here these days, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to shank me. What's in the bag, which is largely just garbage to be recycled. Although I do have two 20-ounce Mountain Dews, so, you know, that's I don't smoke. It amazes me how many people ask for a light on the light rail platform. Of course, I regularly disobey that rule, so I guess I have no room to talk. But I'm not invading anybody's air with my eating. She looked like she might have been a Hooters girl. Yeah, that was a Route 0 that just went there. Of course, there's no point in me swiping my bus card. I just need to make it from here to the next light rail station. So even if they kick me out for not having a swipe bus card, like, I'm getting out at the next station anyway. So oh no, she's not Hooters. She looked like she might have been, though.
The next westbound train will arrive in 2 minutes.
All right, here comes one of the Waymo robot cars. Driving itself, I think. They go by so fast and the windows are tinted so dark, sometimes it's hard to see if there's a person driving the car or not. That reminds me, when I get home, I need to get myself logged into the Chase app and my PayPal app and see what the heck's going on. Because I think that's where Waymo pulls money from, and also where Lime pulls money from. As I was mentioning this morning, well, actually, this morning, my days are blurred together right now in a big way. It still feels like it's kind of Saturday afternoon, although I slept really hard between the time I got home after getting my car back from Rob and when I woke up at, I don't know, it feels like it was about 7:30, 7:45 when I woke up. That guy is driving really slow in the bus-only lane. I guess it's okay, he's turning right. Definitely says buses only in the paint. I'd like to know where this train is that's supposedly only 2 minutes away. I would expect to see it at the next stop up when it says it's only 2 minutes away, but I don't see it whatsoever. One of these days I really want to go into that lounge up there at the top in the old Valley Bank building. Don't really have money for it right now, and it would be kind of obnoxious walking in with all this stuff. In fact, since I've got drinks and one of them is open, I don't even think I would be allowed in there with these bags. Ah, there's the train. There it comes. Slowly coming around the corner from Washington Street. Just a quick jump back to my car. You know, and the thing is, had I been paying more attention and got off the train when I was supposed to, I would probably be home already. Need to pay attention to when I'm doing shit like that. Alright, I'm almost back to the station I meant to get off at. There's the KOY building. I really miss working there. I'm so ready to be home in bed right now. The guy that was yakking on the phone that you could probably hear on the train. It amazes me that people want to have conversations like that on a train, where everybody can hear the other end of the conversation. Anyway, he was vaping on the train. Which isn't exactly smoking, but I'm pretty sure that's something you're not supposed to do on the train. Not sure why I'm hitting the button. It's not hard to look to the right and see that I got plenty of time to cross the little gate crosswalk. Although that guy sure was approaching me fast. I believe faster than the speed limit of that road. That's Central Avenue, by the way. 1 in 10, I believe that is a youth shelter of some kind, or maybe a youth activity center. Remember they used to be located somewhere else? I can't remember where. Okay, that's cool looking. Oh God, it's so hot. It's like 111 out right now. And I can't see my car. I'm pretty confident it's where I left it parked, though. It's kind of funny how downtown is. There's some areas that are like really kind of upscale and safe, and some areas that are super creepy and sketchy. This area, for the most part, is kind of nice. I mean, you can't really tell it from here because there's multiple lots that are just full of weeds and surrounded by chain link fence. But that's because developers are hanging on to them, or property investors are hanging on to them. Most likely getting ready to put in high-dollar, high-rise luxury apartments. But from what I've heard, there's already an oversupply of that in downtown Phoenix, and kind of low occupancy rates in the towers that are here. But this is still kind of the trendy part of downtown Phoenix. Ooh, I'm gonna have a fun time getting out of that parking spot. Damn. And the old lady that I work with over at MLS at the rental car center. Oh, ouch. At one point and I think I mentioned where she had asked me to move a sole. I went back to her and I'm like, well, what exactly do you mean by a sole? like I don't think I have one of those. And then come to find out, like, it was some other kind of white SUV. It's like, well, from there I thought it was a Kia Soul. I'm like, why don't you just say white SUV? She's not the brightest bulb in the box. And I forget her name, but it's definitely one of those old lady names like Ethel or Esther or something like that. Although I wouldn't be surprised to find out she's really not much older than me. Oh my Lord, it is so hot in the car. I forgot to put my sunshade up. I cannot believe I forgot to put my sunshade up. Oh, but look at this. Oh, no. I'm not waiting for a cycle of this light. It is too damn hot in this car for me to sit and wait for a cycle of that light. I'll have to make a short of myself as asshole in Saturn with dash cam runs red light on Portland Street. Those are the videos that are getting the views on my channel nowadays. My bad driver shorts. Somehow the algorithm has latched onto those. And I still can't believe the views I'm getting of the guy speeding on the Loop 303. Granted, the bulk majority of the comments are really negative, telling me I'm an idiot for even posting the video. But, you know, whatever. The way the YouTube algorithm works, negative interaction is still interaction. And it's pushing all my other videos, particularly my traffic-related shorts. So I'll take it. When I checked earlier this morning, it had risen to the second most viewed video on my channel. It finally surpassed the views that I have on the Epic of Peanut Butter and Jelly, which is a really awesome song. Now, I don't know if there's anybody else that has that song streaming from their YouTube channel, but I think I'm the only person who has that entire Joe Wise Show Me Your Smile album streaming. And I'm so glad, when I initially put it up there, I didn't get a copyright flag whatsoever. And it was like that for a long time. But I'm really glad when it finally did get identified for copyright. And I think it's actually got 2 claimants on it, which is fine. They can battle it out of who they think should be actually getting the proceeds for the views on it. As I don't know the copyright to it. I just put it up there because I wanted to share what is essentially a long-lost children's album that my mother gave me at a time when I didn't get to see her all that often, knowing how much I love music and love records. And just a record that was really near and dear to me when I was like 6 years old, 7 years old, whenever it was she gave it to me. That I absolutely loved up until the point that I lost it, which I would say was probably when I was around 10 years old. And been looking for it ever since. I've never seen it for sale. Now, I have seen it kind of for sale in recent years, like since Discogs is a thing. Discogs makes finding previously hard to find things a lot easier. At this point, I'm happy with my streaming copy. At some point, I hope to buy it. To be honest, at some point, I'm hoping it just goes through my friend Nick's store and I can just get a hookup from him on it. Apparently, I'm not the only person who remembers the song The Epic of Peanut Butter and Jelly, because it has something like 20,000 views. And I do think prior to me putting it on YouTube, it wasn't available to be listened to on YouTube. I forget where the heck I got it from. I think I got it from Amazon Music. I think I actually purchased it on Amazon Music, although don't hold me to that. Sometimes I forget where I get some of my digital music because I've just been doing it for so long. I've literally been doing digital music, and by digital music I don't mean CDs. I've been doing that kind of digital music since 1986, but I've been doing digital downloaded music and captured streams since 1999. In fact, I believe I bought the first MP3 CD player ever put on the market. Which, of course, I lost that many years ago. Although I do still have a really nice MP3 CD player. I hardly ever use it, but it's a Sony. I forget the model number, but I think it's actually branded as a Walkman, as opposed to a Discman. And it plays CDs as well, of course. And it also plays 8-track files because, Sony. Another feature it has, and this will give you an idea of just how old of a piece of hardware it is. And it's kind of interesting that it, plays MP3 and WMA files, and also has this feature because there's kind of a short time window when both those technologies existed, but it has TV audio tuning on it, which of course is NTSC analog TV audio, which I think almost completely went dark in 2009, if memory serves. Now, I do know there were some low-power analog TV stations that were still on, but I think those have all gone by the wayside now as well. But it was a feature I enjoyed using when I bought my first one. And it's something I bought, I want to say, about a year ago, maybe a little longer. Something I was so excited to get my hands on it, and to be honest, really haven't used it much since. Just so much memories attached to when I bought the first one. It was before I got my apartment in Tempe, but just as I was starting to get back on my feet, moved into an apartment with the roommate over at Tanglewood Apartments, also known as Tangleweird. And I did a video where I was walking through there. It's got some new name now, but when you get into it, it's still the same ghetto it's always been. But yeah, I wasn't there. I didn't live there for, I don't even think, a full week, and I came in and found my supposedly, oh no, I don't do any drugs, I don't even drink, roommate that I thought would be perfect for me trying to get custody of my daughter Allison, who at the time was just a toddler. I think she was 2 years old, maybe not even quite 2 years old, and came in to find her shooting up in the kitchen. Like, yeah, I'm out of here. This is not what I signed up for, and I didn't even go back to get most of my stuff. I didn't have much stuff there. Of course, every time I think about the stuff I left there, I get kind of angry about it. Now, that's not how I lost that MP3 CD player. That I actually lost by being tired and being occupied by sleepy toddler and diaper bag. And for whatever reason, I didn't put the damn thing in the diaper bag. I had it sitting next to me on the bench in the bus, and I freaking left it on the bus. So I'm sure somebody was very excited to find that with nearly new batteries in it. I don't even think I had it a whole week. Wow, that guy is backing up with a trailer with a giant umbrella. Alrighty then. I don't know who it is, but it seems to be waving at me. Oh no, there's somebody in a black car that was backing up, and the umbrella behind him is the guy with the snow cone cart. Man. I kind of wish I had some cash, because I would love to hit him up for some elote in the cup. That friend of, young female friend that I thought I was clicking with, but then I never heard back from her again, of Katrina's that I stayed the night with. Yeah, she bought that for me for lunch that next day, and oh, that was so good. I've been really craving that since, and I really don't know where else to get it from other than the Mexicans in those little carts, little golf carts that sell snow cones and random snacks. Anyway, I'm home. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm gonna get all my crap out of the car and take a quick lukewarm shower and go to sleep. And be ready to wake up in the morning and drive cars around. Oh, I've had some interesting contact with the manager of the Domino's pizza location I've been assigned to. And yeah, that's been awkward, but I don't have time to relive that right now. So I guess I'll have to explain that in the next video. Thanks for watching.